Welcome back to another video of Everything Apple. Today I'm going to be explaining to you what a BTO is, a build-to-order computer, because not everyone knows what a build-to-order is, but I mean in the title it says build-to-order, specifically what you want. But still, some people are like, well, should I go with a build-to-order? Should I go with something else? What should I do? Well, let me give you the rundown of what a build-to-order is on my computer, and you can see specifically what it all entails so that you can make the right decision for your next Apple computer. So here we go. We got our Apple website up and running, and I'm going to show you what a specific BTO is when it comes to a MacBook. So we'll click on Mac, and then I'll show you with a MacBook Pro 16-inch. So here we go. We got our MacBook 16-inch MacBook Pro, and it comes with Touch Bar. So now we're going to go to Buy, because that's where you want to buy your computer. That's where you want to figure out specifically what you want. Now here you choose the size you want, a 13-inch or a 16-inch. So for this one, we're going to go with 16-inch. Now, here's the other question. When it comes to a BTO, you got to decide your base model. Now that means that with all your base model, so the first one, you're getting a 2.6 gigahertz 6-core processor with 512 gigabyte storage. And then the second one, you're getting 2.3 gigahertz 8-core processor and a 1 terabyte storage. Now, the question is, do you want 6-core or 8-core? Now, to understand what a 6-core is and an 8-core is, it's like pretend you got people working at a company and you got 6 people doing the same task. It goes pretty fast, right? Yeah, it goes pretty fast. It makes it a lot easier for you to get the job done. Now, if you have 2 more people, how much faster can you get that job done? Well, a lot more, because they're all working together. So we're going to go with the 8-core for this demonstration and the 1 terabyte storage, because that's a good way of going. And to understand this, the storage are solid state drives. Solid state drives, which means that they're a lot faster than a regular HDD drive, which is just a hard drive looking like a spinning disk where it's got to read all the information off of it. And when it reads the information off of it, it takes time to load it up. So we'll go with this one for $3,499. That will be our base model. So we click on it, and it goes to the computer. This is customize your MacBook Pro 16-inch Space Gray. Now, here you got the processors of what you would like to do. Now, it can do 2.3 gigahertz or 2.4 gigahertz. That can be turbo boosted to 4.8 or 5.0. Now, the question is, what do you want specifically? Well, it all varies down to what you're doing with the computer, to be honest. I mean, if you're not doing very powerful work, then I mean, stick with this. But if you're doing a lot of editing like I do, then I'm going to go with a nice 8-core 2.4 gigahertz that could be turbo boosted to 5.0 gigahertz. And that is $255 more. So with the price down here, it's going to add it on. So now it's $3,754. Okay, so now how much memory is right for you? Okay, now the question is, are you going to be doing a lot of editing? Are you going to do a little bit? Are you going to need a lot more programs open while running? So, yeah, 16 gigs is the base model, but, 32 seems good. But let's go with 64 gigs because I do a lot of editing and I want it all to work out very well. Now, with this, you can go with the graphics card. Okay, graphic card is great to have, so I'm going to add the biggest one again because I do a lot of editing, so it adds it up. Now here is the big tricky part of it all. You see, you got lots and lots of options and it get pretty pricey. Now, right now, my computer right here is a 256 gigabyte solid state drive. So a 1 terabyte is 4 times. 2 terabytes is 8 times. This is 16 times if I'm not mistaken, and this is 32 times more. Now, do I need a 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte, 4, or 8? Well, that's a good question. Well, you know, if I'm going to go all in with this, I'm going to go with a bigger hard drive. So I'm going to go with a 2 terabyte because it's $500 more, and I like that price. Now the question is, what do I want? Do I want a backlight US English, French Canadian, Arabic, French, Chinese? What do I want? I want a US English keyboard. That's what I want. Now the question is, what software do I want pre-installed? Do I need Final Cut Pro? Well, yes, I do need it, but I already have it. So I don't really need to reinstall it because I already bought it for the same price as they're selling it here. Now Logic Pro X is more for like making music and stuff like that. Do I really use it to make music? No. So I'm going to go with none. So now, this is what I am getting for my whole entire computer. Now, when it comes to a BTO, okay, of what you want this whole screen. So what you would do is if you're running a Mac, you would press Command, Shift, and number 5, and that would allow you to be able to take a screen capture of your screen that you are that you actually show. So let's go down here, show this and this with the price, and that will take a capture of your screen just like so. And then you got it at the bottom corner here to say, hey, this is what I want. So you can take it into any Apple store, you can take it into any Simply Computing store, you can take it to any Apple authorized store that sells MacBooks or like Apple products. Best way to put it. And then from here they can say, yeah, we can get you a 2.4 gigahertz 8-core computer with 64 gigs of memory, and then 8 gigs for the graphics card, and then 2 terabytes of storage, and then you got the 16-inch Retina display with True Tone, 4 Thunderbolt ports, a Touch ID and Touch Bar, and then you got the backlight keyboard. So that's what you're all getting in space gray. Okay, so that is what a built to order is, where you can specifically pick what you want specifically right in the computer, so that it is there right off the bat without having to worry about, well, am I going to be able to upgrade the storage or the memory or the graphics card or turbo, like the gigahertz processor or stuff like that. Am I going to be able to do this later? Well, that's for another video. I hope you enjoyed the video of knowing what a BTO is. So, because now you know what you can do with a build to order as it goes. So if you enjoyed that movie, please hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel below. And also, most importantly, don't forget to comment below also to let me know what you thought of the video. Also, stay tuned for the next video, which is going to be between what is a base model and what is a BTO. Which one is better to buy? Is it better to buy a computer that starts at $3,000, or is it better to customize a computer that's going to cost you a lot more in the long run?